Welcome. Welcome all. My microphone's working. Hello, 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 hello. This is just a pre-vlog loading screen. Just a pre-vlog loading screen. Hello. Just to grab your attention. Grab you and pull you in. It's BZ here. Just letting you know, we're going to start the vlog soon, and I'm giving you this just to let you know I'm not a robot. I'm not doing robotic things. I'm here. I'm ready to go. There's a vlog loading screen coming. I made it. I did it. I filmed it in a place. I won't tell you which one, but it's going to load. It's going to load the vlog. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop talking, and you're going to watch the vlog loading screen, and then we're going to talk soon. So I'm not going to talk anymore. Just thought I'd jump in here to say, g'day. We're about to start the vlog. Let's get excited. What are we going to talk about? Who cares? What are we going to talk about? Don't know. It's a ramble. We're going to chat. We're going to talk people. We're going to do all sorts of stuff. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk anymore. Welcome to the vlog loading screen. Enjoy. Hello. I'm somewhere. Can you guess where I am? Well, you'll find out in a minute. But, oh, yeah. Busy here. Let's go and find out where we're going. Let me just get something out of the car first. Hang on. Need to get something out of the car. I need some things. Oh yeah, that will do. Oh, don't look at my horrible ceiling. Need that. Actually, I think that's probably all we need. Just take one bag. Just take one bag. Can you guess where I'm going? Let's have a look. Across the road, and then I'll show you where we're going. You like the Star Wars top? Got a plastic bag. So many cars. Alright, now we've safely crossed the road. Let's go see where we're going. I think you would have guessed by now. I haven't been here for a while. How are you all doing? You all good? You know this is the beginning of the vlog loading screen. I'm going to play a video for a very long time. Alright, I'm going to switch the camera around. We're going to see where we're going. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So where are we going? Oh, do I give it away? Give it away now. I can't show people. Let me see. Just going to let you know, this was the first CD I ever bought. When I first bought a CD player.
Yeah, you can dig a bit deeper.
This is very nostalgic.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way. I was literally just this morning thinking, I'm going to pick up, I picture I pick up Faith No More. The real thing at an op shop. And look what I've just found. Look at that price. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Welcome! Hello, Roddy. Slightly blurry. Hello, hello, and hello. Hello and hello and hello and hello to ye. BZ in the Neon Doom Room for episode 30? It's 30. It's all grown up. I'm all grown up. The Doom vlog's all grown up. 30, moved out of home. First apartment block, doesn't know how to make his own bed or do his own dishes. The Doom vlog has officially turned 30. Hasn't been married yet. Maybe we'll never get married. Doesn't have to, really. I mean, who needs to be married? It's only if you want to be married. The Doom vlog doesn't have to be married, but out on its own. So proud. So proud. Welcome. Welcome to you all. Welcome to High Plains Drifters, Raiders of Lost Arks, and Busters of Ghosts. I believe that's what I normally say. Is anybody even here? Is anybody here? Has anybody paid attention to what I've told them this week? Is anybody learning their lessons? There's one live viewer. Welcome. Welcome. Let's hope they multiply, whoever you are. I don't hope you physically multiply. Peace be with you. I want you to have a wonderful evening. Please don't, blobify and spread out like a virus and become multiple people. But if you all separately manage to log on and subscribe and like something, go for it. Multiply. Multiply in a kind of, body horror kind of way, if that's what you want to do. In the meantime, though, thank you for being here. And to those replay crew or anyone turning up late, welcome. Welcome here. It's BZ in the Neon Doom Room. We're all prepped and ready. We got a movie starting up here. Up, where's my hand? There's my hand. Up there. We got a movie. Look, it's already action packed. It's a movie. It's. Do I give away a hint? Maybe I'll give you a hint later. I'll give you a hint later. Yeah, I'll give you a hint later. It's a really bad movie. It's a B grade. It's probably a C it might even be a H grade. It's a H grade movie. But this one's particularly bad because it is a bootleg. But in terms of like the quality of the actual disc, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty clear. The loading screen looked really dodgy. The menu was super dodgy. But the actual clarity of the movie itself is fairly impressive for a bootleg. Fairly impressive. So I'm happy about that. I haven't seen this movie in the wild at all, so it was a definite pick-up bootleg until I find another one. You know, some movies are a bit hard to find. But here we are. Welcome, guys. And don't know what else to say. Oh, yeah, of course. I've got to introduce you to this guy. This guy right here. Wait a minute. Let me just get you his toy. Let me get you his toy. Welcome to... Please don't be freaked out. Rotten Roddy. Please don't be freaked out. Welcome to Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy is my camera. He looks a little bit like this. He doesn't dress as nicely as this. I mean, that green jersey, not jersey, like a jacket, dinner jacket, with his, I don't know, it looks like he's wearing a tie, but he's actually wearing like a bow tie. Looks like a bow tie. I can't make sense of it, but it is a collar, I think. Is that a collar? It's not very well painted. Yeah, it's a collared shirt with a tie. Fish Slayer, wardrobe malfunction, me or Roddy? Me or Roddy? This is Roddy. He's got black pants with black shoes and black gloves and a black camera. But this is Roddy. Rotten Roddy. I like to call him Rotten Roddy because he does malfunction occasionally. Let's put this book up here. Oh, he's gonna fall. Yeah, you'll fall. I don't care. Wardrobe malfunction. Me? Yes. Me? Yes. There's no heater on in here tonight. But it is kind of raining. You can probably hear it. Wait. No, slow down. You can't hear it. That's okay. It is raining outside at the moment. As Fish Slayer would probably attest in his neck of the woods, literally the woods, it is raining. Now I've lost my train of thought. Yes, I'm welcoming Rotten Roddy the camera. Rotten Roddy is my compatriot. He's my, what would you say? He's my camera at arms. He's my sergeant of sight and sound. Well, particularly more sight than sound. My microphone is for sound. What can we say about him? He's all-knowing, ever-present. I've said that back to front. Ever-present, all-knowing, all-seeing, unjudgmental. Unjudgmental, as we all should be. We could all take a feather out of... Well, he has no feathers. So we could all take a circuit out of Roddy's book, out of Roddy's circuit board. Unjudgmental. Very unjudgmental. He's there for me. He's there. He performs a duty. He did try to redo his contract recently, like a few months back, and I was having none of it. Having none of it. He wanted to change his contract. He wanted to change the terms that his contract was under. I'm like, you signed that shit, buddy. You signed that shit back like however long ago I started this vlog. When you started up after I needed you, after I was using my camera on my phone for however long. You are a professional camera and you signed up a contract. I said, you cannot get out of that shit. You're done. You're toast. You're proverbial camera toast. And yeah, he shut up since then. He's had a few little tantrums. He's pretty good. It's pretty good. Welcome. Oh my God, welcome. How are you? How are we all? Are we good? Can we all hear me? Do you think you can hear me?
Can you all hear me?
You reckon you can hear me? All I can see is wardrobe malfunction. In terms of my clothes, Mr. Fish Slayer, aka Mr. Mark McBraid, I know it's you. I know it's you. I've had a few different names come up here. I don't know if you're trying to hide. Are you hiding from the law, Fish Slayer? You're hiding from the law? I fought the law and the law won. Is that how it worked? Or are you just incognito tonight? Or is it just AKA Mark McBride, also known as Fish Slayer? Which is ironic, really, because I've never known you to slay any fishes. You make a vicious pizza. You're very good on the barbecue. And you've got a lot of other talents, including artistic. You're very good at drinking beer. But I don't know about the fish slaying. I'm uncertain as to whether the Fish Slayer thing hasn't been proven to me yet. So unless you can show me a photo or some kind of proof that you have slain fish or any, like some kind of, I was going to say, pescamonial, like a testimonial, but for fish. Yeah, pescamonial. Then maybe you can tell me in some way or other that will, make me feel good about you kind of going with that title, because I just don't believe it. All right, so first and foremost, we have had an interesting week. We've had an interesting week for sure. We're getting really congested in here, I've noticed lately. It's actually starting to really piss me off a little bit, because I don't like building things up anymore. It used to be the old me would build things up and stack things in corners, and, I'll get around to that in the year 2032. And I got my shit together and I stopped doing that. But I'm sort of heading back in that direction again. In fact, in a dangerous kind of way, to be honest. I wish I could show you some photos of the stacks of VHS tapes, and then on top of them stacks of DVDs, and then on top of them more stacks. Oh, shoot. More VHSs stacked up. It's getting a bit out of hand in here. I'm kind of of a mindset at the moment where I'm trying really hard to try and decide whether I just want to pull back a bit. Just pull back. Just pull back and get to the crux of what I want. As I said before, I have been trying to build up my Blu-ray collection. I was very lazy early on with my Blu-ray collection because I was like, I'll buy DVD because it's easier. And it is. It is a lot easier buying DVD, especially with secondhand. But with Blu-ray, it was always kind of like a little bit too pricey. A little bit too pricey, and I still think it's a little bit too pricey considering 4K's out, and you see 4K on special. I was like, oh, 4K, $10 on special. Well, then why am I paying $15-20 for a Blu-ray? All right, things get out of hand. I think it needs to be more affordable. So now that I'm sort of focusing a bit more on Blu-ray and not buying like 10, 20 at a time, I'm buying more like 2, 4, 5 at a time. It has slowed down my progress. I'm reaching out here because I'm patching my Blu-ray collection here. It's getting bigger and bigger by the moment. Every time I get a chance to go shopping, I go Blu-ray hunting where I can. And if I feel like I need something that I can't get it as a Blu-ray, and I know it's going to be like $50, $60 spend, or I have to order it from America or something like that, I just get the DVD, because it's too straining to go and spend that much money on one thing. I just can't bring myself to do it. I do occasionally, but not very much. So what I've got at the moment is I've got underneath this crazy movie up here that you may or may not guess. I've got like tons of VHS tapes and DVDs just building up. And it's time to move along, and we'll talk about what's going to happen with all of them. Well, a lot of them. Well, some of them. I can't get rid of all of them. Something exciting. I got news. I got a lot of news. I got a lot of news to tell you. All right, Golf? Got a lot of news. So you just stand by. You just stand by, all right, mate? And I'll come back to you with the news about what we're going to do about all my stuff. In the meantime, I think we should probably have a beer. Oh, can you hear the rain now? I don't know if my microphone, because my microphone has a diffuser on it. It's got a little program in it to stop extra noises, so you probably can't hear it, but try. Can you hear that? Can anybody hear that? That's rain on the metal roof of the Dooom room. Now, I got asked about the Dooom room. Well, not asked, but I had a question about it. And yes, it does. Okay, how do I explain it? The Neon Dooom Room is a cool title. I think it's a cool title. I've had a few people say it's a cool title. It's not just about being cool. The Neon Dooom Room, which I probably explained a little bit last week, is based on a few things. Now, I did write it today. I was in a text message, and I wrote something that rhymed, and I liked it, and I'm going to say it now. This is what the Neon Dooom Room is. I really have a connection to the feeling that a lot of those B movies gave me back in the day. When I watched B, C, Z movies, grade movies back in the day. Neon Dooom Room is about that feeling of watching, nighttime in a city with neon lights and cops hunting for an alien and all that sort of stuff. But what I wrote down was neon lights, cheap diners, a feeling of impending doom, and bad one-liners. And I accidentally wrote that as a rhyme. as a room, as a rhyme. I accidentally wrote that as a rhyme, but that's Neon Doom Room. Now let's read it again. Neon lights, cheap diners, a feeling of impending doom, and bad one-liners. Neon Doom Room. That's what it is. That's what it is. And that's my motto. That's the Neon Doom Room's motto from now on. All right, let's do a spot check on the channel, hygiene-wise, before we get into beer, because beer will be the next thing off, the next cab off the proverbial late-night city rank. I'm glad that Mr. Mark McBride, aka Fish Slayer, is here. He's probably working in his studio. He's probably busy, but we're going to try and keep this chat going tonight. I've spread the word a little bit on Instagram, or as I like to call it, Pinstagram. I like to call everything Pinstagram because you've got Pinterest, and you've got Instagram, and my daughters always talk about Pinterest, and I just call it Pinstagram, and it really annoys them. But it makes me happy. So, all right, let's move on to the first segment. We've got a few things to talk about tonight, including very exciting news. I don't know. I'm a bit scattered tonight, so you might get a bit of a ramble tonight. You might get a bit of a ramble because there's been a lot of things floating around in my brain in terms of physical media. I have been in and out of my phone. I guess everybody is in and out of their phone when it comes to like watching this, that, or the other, and trying to keep on top of everything. I do float around Instagram. I do a lot of floating around YouTube, and I do read some news here and there. But, and I watched a very interesting video today, which I might share some of with you on YouTube about George R.R. Martin, which, I don't know. I don't want to rag on the guy, but it was kind of funny. First yawn of the evening. Let's celebrate. First yawn of the evening. I don't want to rag on the guy, but there's a lot to rag on, to be honest. I mean, when we say we're going to maybe rag on George R.R. Martin, it's because we're fans of his writing. But I won't go too far with that. But we're fans of his writing. So we're not ragging on the guy and his work. We're ragging on his work ethic. We're ragging on his work ethic because we've been waiting for a long time for the Winds of Winter, which is, still not him. Here's some other projects here that he's worked on, but not the Winds of Winter. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, let's have a beer. So let me just, I don't know, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go to something to go and get the beer out of the fridge. I'm going to go to something. What can I go to? What can I go to that's long enough? Maybe I'll go to... I'll just put you on a waiting screen. Can I put you on? I'll put you on a waiting screen. Let's put you on a waiting screen. Hang on. No, we're not doing that one. We'll go. I need to get my stream button thing set up because this is really hard to read. Nope, not that. We'll put you on this one. Hang on. Calm down, calm down. Everybody just calm down. Here I am. Here I am in all... Oh, hello, two live viewers. Welcome to the second live viewer. You're just in time for beer. I don't know if you call this actual what's in this can beer, but it's saying brewed on it. So can we just call it beer and be done with it? I'm not going to be looking for this on Beer Advocate, by the way, because it doesn't say it's a beer. It says it's a alcoholic strawberry and lime. I'm not going to tell you. It's just an alcoholic beverage. Sorry, a bit dry in the mouth. Alcoholic beverage. So let us go to the beer bumper, which is right here. Beer. Welcome to beer or something similar to beer. Very tempted to not put it in this tall glass. Maybe I'll put it. It's not going to fill a tall glass. Let's get a smaller glass because that tall one is not going to be enough. Actually, I don't think that tall one's going to be enough no matter what I do. So let's put this one back and get the shorter one. Let's get the shorter one. In fact, let's use our pirate goblet. See, if I maybe put the heater on, maybe I can take this hoodie off. I think that's probably the way it should work. All right, we'll get our pirate goblet. I wish it was glass, but it's really just it's plastic. It's plastic. I think I got this for Halloween a few years ago, but I like it. I like it. You know, I'm all class. I am. I'm all class. All right. So what we got today is we got this. You'll see it's on special. I got it from Dan Murphy's. I like their specials bin. I found a few good things in the specials bin at Dan Murphy's. And then other times I find not that much. So I got to learn to buy more of the duplicates of the specials in the clearance bin at Dan Murphy's. This one is a brand called Little Fat Lamb. Brewed. I don't know if that's the title. Established Australia. It doesn't even have a year that it's established. This is established Australia. Little Fat Lamb brewed. And it is an alcoholic strawberry and lime. Look, Little Fat Lamb brewed. Is that a real? That doesn't sound right as a title. But look at the established. Established, no date, just Australia. Proudly Australian. That doesn't even look like a lamb. It looks like a full-fledged sheep. But Little Fat Lamb brewed. This is an alcoholic strawberry and lime. But look at that alcohol percent volume. 8%. Now, I picked this up and I'm like, I really shouldn't be buying this. But it wasn't a Pirate Life one. So I'm glad because I know Pirate Life ones just kind of just taste like alcohol with a mild flavour in them. So I'm like, I'm not doing Pirate Life. It's a little bit dented there too. What did I do to it? Did I have it in a bag? Look at that. Must have been in a bag with something else. Anyway, yeah, 8%. So this could be either really good or really flippin' bad. All right, let's crack it. Let's crack it. Oh, by the way, whoever's watching, do you want to take a guess? Let's just take a guess. You don't have to answer me right now. Tell me if you think this Little Fat Lamb brewed will be any good. Anyone want to take a guess? Just say good or bad. Just type in good or bad. This is your guess. Your guess as to whether it's good or bad. Good. We know what good means. Bad. We know what bad means as well. Okay, 8% alcohol volume. We're going to do an ASMR. Come on, type those words. Good or bad? Anyone want to take a guess? I can't even open it. It's so tight. Let me get a knife in here. Hang on. Hang on. Where's me blade? Gives you time to type in good or bad. Little Fat Lamb brewed. Not exactly the best terminology for a drink. Good or bad? Come on. It's 4 letters for one and 3 letters for the other. If you're near your computer right now, all you need to do is type good or bad. And I can't find my knife. Where's my knife gone? Where's my kniffy gone? What the actual hell? The kniffy always lives here. So where is it now? It's flippin' gone missing. Hang on. Good or bad? It has to be around here somewhere. I would never intentionally leave the... Oh, there we go. It's been moved to the side a little bit. Come on now. Good? Bad. Sure guess. You got a little bit of time? You got a little bit of time before I drink it? What's your guess? Little Fat Lamb Brewed. If you're watching on the replay, when you're up to this section, just type good or bad. Before you even get to figure out what I've said, because it's already pre-recorded, type in good or bad. And then you can find out what you, whether you're right or not. 8% awesome doesn't mean it's awesome. Fish Slayer. Good or bad? That's your guess. That's your guess. Tell me. Good? You think it's going to be good or you think it's going to be bad? You got a 50-50 chance? A 50-50% chance that it's one or the other. I'm going to smell it. I'm going to know a hint of whether it's going to be good or bad, but you won't, because you don't have smellifier. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you. Bad but good. Well, you said bad first, so I'm taking the first one you said, bad. We got two people on though. Who's the second person that can, on their phone or on their computer, write bad or good? Because Mr. Mark McBride, aka Fish Slayer, he said bad but good, but the first word he said was bad. Bad. But you can be good, bad but good. Okay, so the way I see that is it's going to be bad, but it's going to be a good bad. So I'm taking bad. That's bad. Smell? Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad. Can't tell right now. This could literally still be 50-50 good or bad. Let's pour this into this lovely non-poisonous plastic skull cup. I got to show you this. Look at the color of this thing. Look at this. Does this look safe to drink? It doesn't look like anything like beer. Yeah, that looks like champagne to me. Which I don't mind a bit of bubbly, but I'm not really a big fan of champagne. I feel like I'm going to... About a 2-minute delay on comments. Is there really a 2-minute delay on comments? Could that be because of your neck of the woods? Because you live up there in the hillbilly country? Fish Slayer? 2-minute delay. I actually went through my settings today and made sure there was no delay on comments. Because sometimes you can put a delay on it, and mine was switched off. And I was like, good. I don't want any delays on my comments. Well, this is more akin to, you know, those spritzers. Those spritzers you get that have like alcohol in them, but they're like a hint of raspberry. This is what it smells like. It smells like quite fruity, but not beer, obviously, because it looks like lemonade. Look, it doesn't look like beer because it's a brewed beverage. Let's try it. Okay, let's put it to bed. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That first drink was a bit of a shocker. Hang on. I don't know what to say. Bad for taste, good for effect. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down 2 minutes after you said it. Bad for taste, good for effect. Yeah. That's deep, man. That's pretty bloody deep. Wow, I'm going to use that. That's some psychological shit right there. What I meant to say was bad for taste, but good for effect. Okay. So I don't think I'm a fan of this, and I kind of knew when I bought it. I kind of knew because I kind of cringed at myself and said, "Do you really want to buy the alcoholic beverage that they're not calling beer, which it isn't, obviously. That's 8%. Where are they stuffing that other 3%? If it's normally 5% or 4.5, where are they stuffing the extra 3%? It ain't going inside of the actual beverage. It is floating straight to the top. You're going to be drinking it. That's the first thing you're going to taste is that extra 3%. And that's what I'm tasting right now. Now, the flavor is strong. The flavor is strong. It's got a kind of, it says it's strawberry and lime. What it tastes more like to me is sugary watermelon. But the first thing I taste in my mouth is alcoholic sugary watermelon. Then I taste sour sugary watermelon. And then I get an aftertaste of just alcohol. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but the first thing I taste is sugary watermelon alcohol. Really strong. Doesn't have any base taste to it. It's like all top. And then I get sugary watermelon. Like a really sour sugary watermelon after just the sugary one. And then I just get alcohol. Like my next part is alcohol. And every time I sip it, that's why I pulled the face. Oh, it's really strong. And the thing is, it's not strong in terms of, like, it doesn't hit me with just alcohol, like the Pirate Life one did. It was just like, alcohol, oh, it's a little bit of a flavor. And then you get more flavor as you get drinking more of it. This is just like punch in the face with alcohol and strawberry, which tastes more like watermelon. And then it's like I take a breath in, all I can taste is sour watermelon. And then I take a breath out and all I can taste is alcohol. So I guess it's not alcohol first, which is a good thing. I don't know. I'm going to have to make my mind up whether I'm actually going to finish this or not. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I don't want to waste an 8% drink, but that's not a beer. I feel insulted. That's, I chose it. It's on me. I chose it, but yeah, not good. Not good, and I should know better. And next time I don't think I'll buy an alcoholic beverage. Oh my goodness. This is the face I'm pulling right now. After I've taken a sip. Ready? I'll take a sip. That's the face I'm pulling. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, let me just try to get through it. I have a Furphy in the fridge, so I might just have to go the Furphy. But goodness me, I've got like a third of a can left of this whole cup. All right, I think I need a break from it. I don't think I can do it. I literally don't think I can do it. Can I pour this in there? No, I can't do it. I'm going to have to downplay it. Sorry, guys. I'm just randomly tipping stuff in here to stop the taste. I just poured energy drink in it. It's not good. It's not good on its own. Sorry. I know I'm a lightweight, but 8%. Whew, man. Too much alcohol. Not great, but better. All right, let me just put this aside. We're not going to go on about the terrible drink. Aside with you. Oh my goodness, that was not good. Not good at all. All right. So what we're going to do next... what do we do next? First, I'm going to ask, if you haven't subscribed, can you please go ahead and subscribe? Very small channel. Not many subscribers, but love being here. So if you are not interested in subscribing, that's completely fine. But if you are interested in subscribing, I would love to have you on board. Even a like or a comment, a share, literally anything can help a small channel. A small gesture by you is a huge impact for a small channel like me. 3 years in, I'll be like 3 years in, I think November or December. I'd have to double check which month it was. I think it might be December. So every little bit counts. If you know someone that likes this kind of content, likes old movies, like this one that you may or may not be guessing right now. Has anyone tried to guess what movie this is? I'll give you a hint. We're in here long enough to be given a hint. think 80s, early 90s, cops and robots and B grade. I don't know. Will that help you? I've got no idea. But you can take a guess from there. Yeah, so if you're interested in this channel, share it around. All interactions are good interactions. All right, let's move on to a very, very important piece of news. Very, very important piece of news. Do I wait longer? Got 2 live viewers. Is 2 live viewers enough? Is 2 live viewers enough? Not too sure. But what I'll tell you, let me just bring up something. Hang on. I did warn you at the beginning of this vlog that there may be rambling involved. Oh, that beer is terrible. It's left a terrible taste in my mouth. Let's go to here. Let's go to... Let's go to this and this. If I could spell, geez. Okay, let's do that. Chug it? You reckon chug it? Oh my God. I'll be like talking out of my arsehole for the rest of the night. Okay, that's what I want to do. Ooh. Haven't released any information. That's good. That's good. Wait a minute. I need the video. Where's the video gone? Nope, I've chosen the wrong one. This one. Yes. Chug it. You reckon chug it? Chug it. Is anyone gonna back up Mr. Monk Ride, aka Fish Slayer? Is anyone gonna back him up? Anyone at all? We're gonna back him up to chug it. I've got it right here. Should I chug it? Anyone? I know he wants me to chug it. Where's this video I'm trying to play on here? Ah, that's the one. Let me see if I can play it without... Yep. Make it larger. Close you off. There we go. Ah, it doesn't look like very good quality. Should I chug it? Anybody want me to chug it? Anyone at all? Chug. All right. It may mean that I ramble a hell of a lot more, and then Rotten Roddy's just going to be sitting here like this, you know, trying to film me shaking his head. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Chug. Here we go. I've got a little bit over there left to go, and I really don't want it. Really? Why'd you make me do that for? Why? Why, man? Chug it, man. Why, man? All right. This isn't really... Well, this is my news. So I'm going to call it... Can I call it news? Can I call it news? I'm going to call it news. I really should be doing more other news, but let's call this news. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to news with BZ and Rotten Roddy. I really don't like that he fell over up here. Let me fix that. BZ and Rotten Roddy. There's Rotten Roddy right there. Can't believe I found this guy. Come on, focus. Focus, Roddy. Focus. There we go. Rotten Roddy and me. Should you can live down here, Rotten Roddy. You can live here. You've been sitting on top of the Millennium Falcon for a while now. You can see here. Right next to me. All right, so what we can do is I'm gonna share my news with you, but first, my news is about me. It's about this channel, it's about me, and it has a direct correlation to a video I'm just about to play. You'll see my face down there, right there, where the Dooom vlog logo is, right there, boop, 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 boop. You'll see my face down there in a moment, and the video is going to take up this whole section here, but I'll be just down there. And when you're watching this, I want you to consider what you think it is that my news is? You reckon you could do that? I reckon you can. I reckon you're very smart. I reckon you can figure it out. So here we go. I'm going to move over to my desktop screen. And I'm going to play this video. And you're going to guess what my news is, or I'm going to tell you at the end. Here we go. Here's Johnny. Here I am down here. Here I am down here. I'm going to play the video. It's a lazy way for me to sit back and have a drink, puff away, and you can figure this out. Now, I do have sound on this, so please tell me if there is no sound. It should be automated. I've set it up so it shouldn't be like glitching out on me. But tell me if there's no sound. All right, I'm going to probably... Ready? Ready? Go. Tell me if you can guess what it is that my big news is. Can you guess?
Some gift cards for this beautiful video. Enjoy.
Anybody guessing? What's my news? Yeah, what's my news? What am I gonna tell you today? Is it gonna go your way? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Was that a guess? I guess that was a guess. Fish Slayer putting to the test. We'll check out the rest. Oh, did you like that? I like that video actually. Filmed by Bass Hogan. Well done, Bass Hogan. Fish Slayer has guessed correctly. By the way, I did drink the rest of that pink stuff and it was disgusting. Oh my God, so disgusting. All right, let me just reduce this. I am going to be having a stall at a place I've been wanting to go to for the last 3 years. 3 years. I've been wanting to go to the Astor Film Bazaar in St Kilda. I have been super lazy over the last 3 years. I've been wanting to go every year. I convince myself to go, and every year I convince myself why I'm not going to go. St Kilda's not exactly very close to me, but I would love to go. I would love to find rare and unique things that I need in my collection, but I never have. Never have. And you know what? I don't have a choice now because I signed up thinking I'm not going to get it. I got an email. I'm like, I'm not going to look at the heading. I'm just going to open it. I'm going to read it with my hand across the bottom. And I read down and they said, thank you for your application. Your stall would be exactly what we need at the Astor Film Bazaar. I did say I have a YouTube channel. I did say I'll give them all my links. And super surprised, took me off guard because I don't know, I wasn't being negative, but I was like, you know, they did say they had twice as many submissions as last year, which means a lot of submissions. And they did warn me that there was a lot high chance of me not getting in. And I got in. I got in. So congratulations. There's 2 congratulations tonight. They're both for me. So sorry you can't have any. First one, I started this vlog just after 12 sometime. 12:30 was it? 12:20, 12:10, something like that. Yay, hurrah. Secondly, I'm going to be at the Astor Film Bazaar. So if any of you are interested, I'm going to go back to my desktop screen. Hang on, here we go. I'm going to be at the Astor Film Bazaar on Saturday, November the 29th, 1 Chapel Street, St Kilda, 3182. If you like postcodes, you're a zip code person, you're a postcode person. 3182. I'm going to be there. Now, I'm not going to throw Richard under the bus, but he had said he's going to be there with me if he can make it. If you've probably seen Richard in 1 or 2 of my other videos, because I need a buddy. I need a buddy so I can let them have a wander around, and then they can let me have a break and have a wander around and spend some money. But I have a lot of VHS tapes, like a lot. I have a lot of VHS tapes. Look, I don't have the kind of VHS tapes that other people might have if they've got, you know, really expensive ones, because I don't have lots of horror. I have horror, but I don't have lots of horror. I don't have lots of like the really rare stuff because, you know, I think everyone's looking for that. But I have a lot of cool VHS tapes, and I have quite a few DVDs. I have some pop culture stuff. I do have some toys, and I've been buying some random other things because since I've known I've got the store, I've been buying a bunch of other cheap stuff because I know someone will buy it. So I'm going to be at the Astor Film Bazaar, and I'm really excited about it. A, it's on a Saturday. B, it means I can sell and spend a bit of money as well. At the end of the day, it's kind of like a shared experience. It's going to be me being able to have a chat to everyone because I like having a chat to everyone, but also be able to hand out business cards and spruik the channel and maybe shoot some video there. Actually, I'm definitely going to be shooting some video there. And basically try to make the public, if they want to be involved, maybe they can answer some questions for me. I can put on the channel, like what's your favorite movie, or what did you find today, or whatever the case might be, to be able to have just that little bit of a kick in the channel, to be able to show and be out in the community, which is what I want to be. You know, if I'm not working so much, I want to be out in the community. I want to have those conversations. And I love film, and I love speaking to people about film, and I love that other people love film. And my friends will know, and yes, Mr. Fish Slayer, where I don't know where you got your name from, Mr. Fish Slayer, but thank you for saying awesome, and thank you for guessing Neon Doomstore, because you are absolutely correct. You don't win any prizes there, but maybe if you turn up on the tail, I'll give you something I've got there. I don't think you want any physical media though, do you? You're trying to get rid of some before. But yeah, being able to be a part of it all. So I'm really excited. I'm actually really, really excited. My biggest problem right now is just the setup. It's making sure I've got like good payment system set up. I've got half cash, half card. All of my wares are going to be clean now. I've got to clean everything. I've got to take sticker residue off. I'm going to keep all of the old labels on from VHS stores, or DVD stores, like I don't know, like Civic Video or whatever. They're all going to stay on there because I know some people love that. Maybe get some stickers going, some badges. I don't know, just whatever I can get going. There'll be toys, there'll be all sorts of stuff. So yes, if you're interested at all and you live or commute or will come down to Melbourne on the 29th of November 2025, the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ. No, I'm not going to actually say Jesus Christ Satan because that's going to make people really pissed off. Just say the year of our Lord. Please don't unsubscribe. Yeah, if you're interested, come down to the Astor Film Bazaar, November 29th in the Astor Theatre, 1 Chapel Street, St Kilda, 3182. If you're not sure what's going on or where that is, just go to this page here. I've got a mouse floating around on the screen here. See, there's a mouse. that is going to tell you. Go to the Astral Film Bazaar website. Just type in Astral Film Bazaar. It'll bring up 2 different websites. The Astral Film Bazaar website will be under this title. It gives you all the information. It is only $5 entry, guys. 5 buckaroo banzais entries. And be aware, I will tell you, be there early. Because if you get there late, there will be a queue. The queue will go all the way out the door. It will also go all the way up the street. So if you want to get in early, that would be my recommendation. Doors open at 11 and it goes till 5. So 11 a.m. till 5. I don't know if it tells you that here. No, it doesn't. It goes from 11 till 5. And there's some of the stalls, as you can see. It gives you the About Us. It's going to be really cool. It is going to be quite packed, hence the queue down the street. So try to get in early. If you want to hang out, if any of my friends are watching this and want to turn up and hang out, you are most welcome to come in. Well, I pay your ticket, come in. If you want to hang out at my store with me, you're most welcome to. If I can squeeze you behind the counter, man, love to have you. And, you know, if I want to go for a wander with someone, we can always do swapsies. You know, you can buy the store for a bit, or whatever. Or if you don't want to as well, completely fine. There's no problem there. I should have at least one person, hopefully Richard. Not throwing you under the bus, Richard. If you want to back out, you're most welcome to, of course. If Richard is going to help me on that day, which he was pretty keen to do, that means we can have a fun day of doing swap overs, of walking around having a look, and having a chat and selling stuff. It should be fun. Should be a really, really fun day. If you can see by the images here, it is going to be a real fun day of like finding potentially stuff that you've never seen before. And if you're not collecting physical media, completely understandable. Like, not everybody wants to bring home more stuff, but they'll have posters, they'll have stickers, they'll have vinyl, they'll have Laserdisc, they'll have like all sorts of stuff. You can see by the pictures here, they'll have all sorts of stuff. So there'll be postcards, and there'll be like, you know, one sheets, and there'll be signed photos and posters and things. There'll be comic books, there'll be toys, there'll be Funko Pops. There's going to be all sorts of stuff there. So really, it's something that I've been wanting to go to for such a long time that I don't know why. I'm going to kick myself every year. Why don't you go? Why don't you go? I need to get out there and be a part of it. So here I am. Here I'm going to be. I'm going to do. The Neon Doom Room stall is going to be there. Now, I don't know exactly where it is yet. They will be updating. They will be updating everybody at some point. If you go to this website, which one was it? Not this one. Can I go back to the other one? There we go. The Astral Film Bazaar. This is the other search. So I did these 2 search. I did the Astral Film Bazaar. Came up with 2. All right, so this is the other one. Sorry, this is the other one. It does give you the information, and it does give you a synopsis and a stall list, but they haven't put that up yet. Next showing none listed. So there will be a stall list at some point in time. And that will tell you which floor each person is going to be on. What's the name of the store, what they represent, what their links are, all that sort of stuff. And this is actually sponsored by Umbrella. You can see here as I'm circling with my little mouse finger there. It's sponsored by Umbrella, and we love Umbrella here in the Neon Doom Room. We absolutely love them. I say we, me and Roddy count as we, don't we? We count as we. We have got a lot of collections. We haven't even started a whole bunch of them yet, to be honest. But we got a ton of Umbrella stuff, and we need to go through that at some point in time. And by the way, Mr. Fishlayer, thank you for telling me to chug that beer, that non-beer beer, because I just did while the video was playing, and I feel absolutely gross after it, but at least it's gone. So what I need to do at this point in time, I think, is to wash that down with a Furphy, I think. Should I wash it down with a Furphy? But thank you, Umbrella, for sponsoring that. And please, I will keep mentioning it in each video up until the 29th of November, 2025, the year of our female lord, and we will go from there. In the meantime, let's switch back to Roddycam. Roddycam. Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy, you know, he actually did audition to be in the Sex Pistols. Got kicked out. Got kicked out of the audition. I mean, everyone said he was staring at them. He kept on like winking. You know, he didn't last very long. So, yeah, that's why they call him Rotten Roddy, because he really is Rotten Roddy. He's funk as puck, really. Let me go and get this furphy out of the fridge. Hang on. To wash this horrible, horrible pink taste out of my mouth. Blech. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wardrobe malfunction indeed. Oh. Okay, dokie. Have you guessed the movie yet? This one right here. Have you guessed it? Come on. Seriously. I'm giving you guys plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities to guess what this movie is up here. It's like, I wouldn't say it's B grade even. I would say it's probably like F grade. It's fudge grade. Now we've got a furphy here. It's covered by a sticker, but it's a furphy. That's a furphy. It's a refreshing ale. Is that a Welsh accent, Mark? I don't know. It says that it's 4.4% alcohol volume, so it should be nice and easy after my 8% one. It's a furphy, refreshing ale. Now, I don't know if this is Irish or Welsh or what is it? Where is it? Is it from Victoria? Is it really Victorian? Hang on. I thought furphy was from overseas. Long before furphy meant a tall story. Oh, meant tall stories. Of course it did. It meant water tanks made by the furphy family of Shepparton. Okay, so it's Australian. To pay our respects to the furphy family services to Victorian refreshment, we named this beer made with 100% Victorian hops and malts after them. True story. So me using that, whatever the heck accent was that, is of no consequence. Because it's not Welsh-Irish. It's not cobbler English. Let's pour this back into this glass here. We're going to mix them together. It's a tragedy. I'm wrecking alcohol by doing this, but let's just do it anyway. There we go. It's a furphy. Oh, the head's not too big on it. That's a good thing. It's a furphy. I've been watching a lot of, and I know, Mark, I did recommend these guys to you. I've been listening and watching a lot of The Friendship Onion. So I've been speaking a little bit of Scottish and a little bit of English lately. If you don't know what The Friendship Onion is, might I educate you? Hang on. Do you like podcasts? Do you like people chatting and having a bit of a joke? Do you like hobbits? Let's do The Friendship. Spell, busy spell. The Friendship Onion. There we go. I like how they remember me. This is The Friendship Onion. Hey, let me just see if I can go back to this screen here. Desktop screen. The Friendship Onion. Videos. There we go. It's got Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd from The Lord of the Rings. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, who the fuck are they? Well, they would be Merry Brandybuck and Peregrine or Pippin Took from The Lord of the Rings. And they became extremely good friends on the movies. Obviously, they were the closest two of the hobbits to be together, and they happened to hit it off. And they ended up becoming the best of friends. And after The Lord of the Rings and multiple journeys of their own, they do a podcast. They do a podcast called The Friendship Onion, and they're quite hilarious. They are quite hilarious. A Swedish accent, like the Muppet hurdy-turdy-tur. Ho-de-doopy-doo, de-doopy-doopy-doo. Dee-da-da-doo-dee-dee, bark, bark, bark. Is that the one you thought I was doing? I'm guessing that's what. No, it wasn't. I was speaking. You thought I was being Swedish. That is. I'm so offended. This furphy's nice. Need the furphy to wash out the horrible pink stuff. Yeah, the Swedish chef. I remember him trying to crack eggs and they ended up being ping pong balls. But yes, the Friendship Onion. You should all, if you like podcasts, please go ahead and give them a listen or a watch on anywhere that good podcasts are sold. Highly recommended. They approach things, so many different things. Science, books, movies. They're just they're just, I don't know. It was like they've always been friends ever since they were little. That's the way they act. So I would highly recommend it. Not going to go on about it. Now, one thing we need to move on with, which we haven't yet, and no, I wasn't trying to be the Swedish chef. Thank you very much, Mr. Mark McBride, aka Fish Slayer. Ah, goodness me. Still, I'm drinking this. I can still kind of in the back of my throat taste that horrible pink lemonade taste that was going on. Now what do I do with this? Let's pour the rest of this in here. Don't want too many things on the table. Oh, yes. You can go. You can sit here. Imagine if I tipped this beer all over my PlayStations. Imagine if I did that. I would be completely devastated and upset. Oh, you go in there. Hugo. Hugo in there, Hugo. I'm getting a bit warm in here. I think I need to take off this. I need to take this hoodie off. I think it's a bit too much now. It's a little bit too much. It's a bit warm in here now. There's no heater involved either. Oh, without knocking over any of the beers and drinkses. Whew. All right, that's a lot better. Ah, there we go. Bit of Alice Cooper on the flipping top. All right. Okay, so we've got our drink there. Let's let that sit aside for a moment. I really can't shake this taste in my mouth for that pink lemonade stuff. It's actually kind of feels like it's a bit like glue. It's stuck there. All right, so what we're going to move on to next after we've talked about being on the Astor Film Bazaar, which I'm super excited about. If you're in Victoria or Melbourne, you should definitely come. Join in the fun. Where is my... Where is my YouTube channel gone? Oh, there we go. That should be right there. Really? You're not going to recycle for me? Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to move on to something we should have started ages ago, but I've been rambling on. I did warn you. I did warn you that was going to happen. We're going to... Where is it? We are going to get to... Let's get physical, media. We want to get physical. Let's get a physical. Let me hear your movies talk. Your movies talk.
Let's get physical, media. I want to get physical, media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. Okay. So this is going to be a big one. Because of many becauses. What do they do with it? Somewhere around here. Around here, oh, they're that. Okay, cool. I have a bag of stuff. Yeah, the Ian McKellen impressions were very... Actually, they do really good impressions of people, both of them. They both do very good impressions of people. But I guess, you know, actors are going to try and do impressions of the people that they're around and the people that they like. I actually have no... Yeah, just on a side note, I have no personal... I never get offended by people doing impressions. Do you know how many times I've actually had somebody from another country say to me, "Oh, you're Aussies, oh, g'day, mate," and go into like an Aussie kind of ochre bogan accent? I could give a shit. I could honestly give a shit. I've had people do Lithuanian accents before with me. I've had people do German accents because I have German background as well. I could give a shit. Don't care. I'm not going to be offended. I personally am the same way. I will do accents. Now, there are some accents you obviously can't do because it is really offensive. But if it's just a normal accent, I do Scottish all the time. I try to do Irish. I'm actually quite terrible at Irish. Sorry, Mark, aka Fish Slayer. Yeah, I got your message about the wardrobe malfunction, Mark, but I don't know what wardrobe malfunction was. What was it? Were my pants down or something, or what? Were bits of me hanging out? I'm gonna wait 2 minutes for an answer here. It's because you live up a mountain, Mark. You need a satellite dish, mate. You need a satellite dish to like, the underroom detected. You need something like that. Speaking of accents, yeah, I will do accents. There are accents I know I can't get away with. I think when I was younger, I tried a few accents. I got myself in trouble a few times doing accents. I once did an accent. I was really young. I was traveling with some mates up to Queensland, and I did a California accent. I think I was really good at it, but they thought I was really Californian, and then I couldn't dig myself out of it. So yeah, you got to be really careful with accents. Got to be really careful with accents. But for me, as long as I'm not offending anybody, I don't think it's a big deal. And we're just saying this while we're waiting for Mark to tell me what my wardrobe malfunction was. Was me, did my willy fall out? Because I don't think it did. Let me just, no. What was my wardrobe malfunction? Wait a minute. I think it's 2 minutes for my message to get to you, and probably 2 minutes for your message to come to me. Is that how it works? I'm not even too sure. You need like your own satellite, Mark. Just buy a satellite. Get Starlink. Go and see Elon Musk. Get Starlink set up. I reckon you probably could actually. People can buy their own Starlink these days. I don't know. I don't know whether he's going to answer the first message I sent him or the last message. In the meantime, we have still got two live viewers. Oh, one live viewer. I said something wrong. I'm so sorry. I got one live viewer. I think it's Mark. Unless Mark left. Mark might have just been like, stuff this guy, and left. That's okay. So we're going to do Let's Get Physical Medium. And by that, what I mean is oh God, have I got a story to tell you? Let me just get this bag here. In the meantime, I have this TV playing up. Have you guessed the movie yet, by the way? This movie here, have you guessed it? There's some pretty crazy scenes in it. Think cops, robots, B-grade movies. That's what you need to think of. Cops, robots, B-grade movies. Well, okay, I've lost where I was up to. I think I was up towards there. No. Yes, there. Okay. All right, so we've got a bag here of stuff. Now, we're not going to talk about those. Oh, or are we? No? Oh, yeah, we are. That's going to be that's a separate thing. That's separate. That's separate. That's separate. This is separate as well. All right, let's talk about these things right here. There's no response to the wardrobe malfunction. I picked up this one because I wanted to see it, but let's just move the Blu-rays aside. Put these ones out. All right then, mate. All right, you're taking the piss, mate. You say, what are you afraid of there? Is it Germans? That wearing your Star Wars coat was a malfunction in the wardrobe department. I'd say you were fully aware that wearing your Star Wars coat was a malfunction in the wardrobe department. Well, if I had a wardrobe department that was on my books and I was doing really well with money, I would fire them all. But because I'm just a one-man show and I don't have a wardrobe department, and I like Star Wars and I don't care, it's not really a coat anyway, it's an hoodie, then I would say that that comment is moot. Yeah, it's a delay, but Mark, you should still get Starlink. You should get Starlink, just to be safe. Just get Starlink. I reckon that would be the way to go. Or get a radar dish. and just focus on the Dooom room every Saturday. And you have like instant access. Instantaneous whatever it was I was going to say. Access. Oh. Yeah, it's a delay. All right, so I bought these the other day. I just ran into the local op shop on my lunch break, and I tried not to spend too much time there, but it was still too much time. I picked this up because I want to watch it. It was in pretty good condition, and I do want to watch it. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I'd heard good things, and I really like the skateboard scene in this, or one of the skateboard scenes in this. I saw a trailer for it. I was like, oh, that skateboard scene looks amazing. And it's got Ben Stiller. I think it was directed by Ben Stiller too, if I'm correct. Is this correct? Hang on. Let's make sure that's correct. Ben Stiller directs and stars in this inspiring story about an ordinary man who finds the courage to leap into the extraordinary adventure that is life. So yeah, directs and acts. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I really wanted to watch this with my wife. We don't really have the same taste in movies, but I thought this would sort of be a nice medium ground for her. So we will get around to that at some point. That was DVD, obviously. This one I picked up because I'm pretty sure I didn't pick it up. Really clean. By the way, Secret Life of Walter Mitty was very clean as well. This is almost brand new clean. Atomic Blonde, Charlize Theron and James McAvoy. I've seen a few movies in this vein. Assassins and badass, I don't know, gunfighters. Atomic Blonde packs one hell of a punch. I don't know if you've seen the movie Kate. Kate was on Netflix or Disney Plus. I think it's Netflix. If you haven't seen Kate, you should definitely see Kate. That is a movie that is really, really fun and really good and a bit emotionally charged in places. It does it have Ron Perlman in it? I've got a funny feeling it's got Ron Perlman in it. It's got Woody Harrelson in it for sure. I've got a funny feeling it's got Ron Perlman in it somewhere. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of Kick-Ass Girl Assassin. But Kate is a very good movie. I know I'm talking about Atomic Blonde, but I haven't seen Atomic Blonde. So Kate, if you haven't seen Kate, it's like got her name in neon lights. You should most definitely see Kate. That is a great movie. There you go. Charlize Theron. Yeah, I like these kind of movies. I like Kick-Ass Girls. So I picked it up. I haven't seen it. Don't really know what it's about. Looks good. Disc is in good condition. I think I paid $1, I think, each DVD. I picked this one up. I didn't even check the disc. This is something I need to do more often. Ooh, it's really clean. What the hell? Really clean. She doesn't seem to... Oh no, she has got clothes on. It looks like she hasn't. Mark will know this one. This Island Earth. But this is a single. I've got this on a multi-disc somewhere. But I was like, oh, I've got it on a single edition. I'll take that. Very clean disc. This Island Earth. Look, that's cool. Come on, Roddy. Run, Roddy. Come on, focus there. Look at how cool that is. So cool. Why am I talking like this? I have no idea. I am feeling like I'm getting sick, though, by the way. So I probably shouldn't be drinking beer, but... There we go. Really cool. It's $1. In its own thingamy. Its own case. So happy about that. I picked this one up because it's stocky, and I'm pretty sure I don't own it. It's possible I might already own it, but I don't think I do. Really clean disc. What is the hell? What's going on with this? What's going on with this Vinnie's? Not the Vinnie's I normally go to. It's near my work. Python. Actually, I had a funny conversation about Python the other day. Oh, like a couple of weeks ago, actually. And then I saw an interview with... who was it? This has got Robert Englund in it. Will Wheaton? Casper Van... It was someone else. Is this the original one? Maybe it was a remake. Actually, I think it was a remake that's coming up. Python? Maybe it's Serpent or something like that. I don't know. But I think it was this one. Remake. It's got Casper Van Dien, Robert Englund, Will Wheaton and William Zabka. Created by nature, redesigned by man. Yeah, you know, schlocky, creature feature, horror, really clean. I really love the inside of these cases, how they have like the chapter selections and stuff. Python. Watch out for Python. Snakes on a plane. Tried to watch Snakes on a Plane with my wife once. She was like, oh my god, turn it off! Never got around to finishing it. Here's another horror. Never heard of this one before, but this one comes directly to you from Video Easy Fairfield. I can't give you the phone number, even if it's not working anymore. I was going to say really clean, but it is quite clean, considering it's a rental. There are some scuff marks. But I've never heard of this before. Never heard of this. Heard of this movie? Wind Chill. A moody, spooky tale. With Emily Blunt. And who else? There are worse things than dying. Yes, This Island Earth. I knew that would be the one that you would hone in on. That's why I brought you to its attention. Is that the right way to say that? So this one is like a car breaking down in the snow. Too cold. They try to walk it. Why would you do that? Try to survive. And there's other things besides the cold in the cold. I think snow ghosts or something. But never heard of it. Looked cool. I don't even know what year it's from. I didn't check. I should have checked. 87 minutes. You know you're in for a riveting good time when you're at 87 minutes. For me, most times I'm watching a movie, I'm like, oh, I want to watch something easy. And it's like, oh, 120 minutes, 150 minutes, 120 minutes, 130 minutes. Everything's really long. This is 87 minutes. It's at an hour and 27 minutes. That doesn't outweigh its, it does not outstay its welcome. I was going to say outweigh its welcome. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What year is this from? It does say it's in widescreen TV and standard TV widescreen. Oh no, 4:3 and widescreen 16:9. The year 2007. I was expecting like early 2000s, like 2001, 2002, but I'd never heard of it. So there you go, 2007. This Island Earth is a good movie. Okay, so I also picked up a VHS tape from For You Movies. Or Movies For You, maybe. Is that what it's meant to be? Movies For You? It's under the drama section. Because it says so on the top of the box. In a beautiful sky blue case. I think it's Movies For You. Oh, it's from Queensland. Regarding Henry. Anybody else watch Regarding Henry? Bit of a tearjerker. I watched this back in the day. I liked a good emotional movie when I was younger. A good emotional movie. And I liked Harrison Ford. Actually, I still like Harrison Ford. There you go. Regarding Henry. No, it's Harrison Ford and doesn't tell me the other person's name. Why do I not remember that? That's not, why does it not tell me the other person's name? Weird way of putting on, like, credits on the bottom. It's got no actors on it whatsoever. Just directors. Oh, sorry, it has Harrison Ford and no other actors. Oh, no, hang on. They've done it weird. They've done Harrison Ford Regarding Henry underneath, and then it says Annette Bening. That's who it is, Annette Bening. But that's a weird way to do it, right? To be like, you know, producer. Harrison Ford Regarding Henry, Annette Bening. Wouldn't it say Regarding Henry and then Harrison Ford and Annette Bening? Or is Harrison Ford so good that he has to be ahead of the title and way in front of Annette Bening? Because Annette Bening's been around for a long time. So, I don't know, it's a weird one. But yeah, Regarding Henry. I like this movie, but like, you know, a tearjerker, man. I mean, how often do you want to watch a tearjerker? It's got the drama thing in the corner. Drama. What's in the corner here? Oh, there's been$1. 1 Buckaroo Bonsai. And if you look at the case, not many people. I'm a nerd for this, but not a lot of people are. You got the label, Guarding Henry. It's a CIC. I've got quite a few CIC productions. Then you've got Movies for You. I mean, wrong way around. Movies for You, or is it For You Movies? 135 Redland Bay Road, Capalba, Queensland 4157. Please don't call the phone number. We're not there anymore. Probably a masseuse parlor now, or something like that. Okay, let's move on to the Blu-rays. Now today, I put out a message on. Where is it? Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Put out a message on YouTube, and I also put out the message on to Instagram to let people know I was going to go shopping with a voucher today to the shops. $100 plus. I think if I go to JB Hi-Fi, I would have an extra $10 that I saved up for my birthday. Because every year, JB Hi-Fi, because I'm a member, they give me $10 for free. For free. It's for free. I can spend $10 for free. $10, not in Deutschmarks, in Australian dollars, I can spend for free. So I went there today with my gift card for my birthday and my $10 free. And I had an extra dollar somewhere, but I forgot about that. And that was fine. I picked things right till closing. And then my gift card for $100 has a little scratch thing on it. I was trying to scratch it, but it wouldn't scratch at all. And I noticed the flap was on the back that hides the numbers was open. Didn't think much of it. Tried to take the card out of the packet, tried to scratch it. It was like all plasticky. Wouldn't scratch. The lady at the counter was trying to help me scratch it. But it had sticky tape over the top of it. Kind of in the shape of the scratchy thing. And we couldn't get the scratchy thing to scratch off. It just dug in more and more. And then I tried to peel it off, but there was nothing underneath it but smudges. So I'm not too sure if I got scammed, or whoever, my relative that bought the card got scammed, and maybe it's been used already, I don't know. But I couldn't use the card, so I'm going to have to chase down the card company on Monday, which is very, very annoying. I was very frustrated, actually, because it's like, I've just got a gift card. I want to use a gift card. She's like, well, until you get the PIN number off it, we can't really help you. It's a them problem. So I'm at the counter with a bunch of Blu-rays that I wanted to buy today, and I just ended up just buying them myself. So I guess I'll have to figure this out later. Let me show you what I bought. I watched one of them tonight with my kid because she wanted to watch this particular movie, and I happen to have bought the pack. And I'll tell you the reasons why I bought these. Now, I could have bought these Blu-rays as horror. I could have bought them as horror. Where's my hat? I need my hat on. I feel really naked without my hat. I could have bought the movies today as horror. There's a couple of movies I really wanted, but they didn't have the special edition packaging on them, so I didn't buy them. I could have bought a bunch of like horrors, really cool ones too. But what I wanted to do today was try to buy movies that I have as collections on DVD, but I don't have them on Blu-ray at all, and I would probably never get around to them. And if I bought them on Blu-ray, then I could reduce what I have on DVD, and therefore have less in my DVD and add more to my Blu-ray. Does that sort of make sense? So add more to my Blu-ray collection and reduce my DVD collection, which is way overpacked. It does mean getting rid of things that I have had for a very long time, but at the same time though, I'm going to the Astor Film Bazaar. I can sell some of these. So that is not really a big deal. So what I bought today to help me do that, the first two will help me do that. And I'll show you the first one because I played some today, so I might as well show you. I bought the Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy collection. So the first 3 movies. Now I have the first 3 movies on DVD. I'm not sure if, I think I have a collection, to be honest, a big thick collection on DVD, but I wanted to get rid of that collection and have it in the Blu-ray case. So I bought this. They had some of this collection today was like 2 for $30. I think I'll talk about those in a minute. This was a set of 3 movies for $30, $29.98. So it's the first 3 movies of Jurassic Park for $30. Now you'll notice it's open because I did actually, I was going to take this off now. My daughter said, oh, I want to watch the first Jurassic Park movie because my eldest daughter was away for the evening with some friends. And she was like, Dad, can you watch Jurassic Park with me? Because I love it, but it's kind of a bit scary. I'm like, yeah, sure, of course. I just bought it, so let's watch it. So we watched it on Blu-ray. And you can see it's very simple. Just comes with the 3 inside this case. And I'm pretty sure it has the special edition stuff on it. So I can't 100% guarantee by all this tiny writing. It says hours of bonus features, but look at the writing. I can't read that. So apparently, same as the Jurassic Park multi-disc, the huge pack, I should have a ton of features. But yeah, pretty good for $30. So it's like $10 a movie, basically. So that was the first one. We watched the first movie tonight. That was really cool to watch on Blu-ray because I've got a DVD. That was the last one I got. Okay, the next one I bought. I also have a thick multi-pack of, which is taking up space, and I've pulled that out. And that is somewhere over there. Yeah, it's over there. It is the Back to the Future, the Ultimate Trilogy. Now, this isn't a weird box, so I'm used to them having at least one side where it slides out, but this one doesn't do that. I think they're sitting in the box. So I'll have to figure that out because I haven't opened it yet, but it's the Ultimate Trilogy. So it's the first 3 movies, well, the only 3 movies. And I paid $40 for it. And you know what? I could have got a couple of other real rare movies for that. But I'm getting 3 movies for $40. So it's kind of like $13 or so a movie for $40. And it means I can reduce my DVD collection. And honestly, I would rather have Back to the Future on Blu-ray than to have it on DVD. So anything that can fill up this shelf, which you won't notice, but is my Blu-ray shelf, and reduce from this shelf, which is my DVD shelf, because you can see, look how many things are stacked. They're too deep at the back. If you could see there, 1, 2, but then I've got these ones here that are third stacking upright. I need to reduce that down to nothing if I can. So that was a pretty good one, $40. Kind of just made the split decision. It wasn't really my decision to do that initially, but I did it. So I can't always be buying eclectic weird stuff. I thought we need some basics, have them on Blu-ray. I can get rid of my DVDs. So that was my next one. Not bad for 40 buckaroos. Now, I had to pick this one up because I've been meaning to for such a long time, and I didn't the last time. So I've picked up Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I was really tempted to buy a full pack with all of them, Ghostbusters 1, 2, or 3, and 4, but I didn't. So this time around, I got 2 movies for $30. These are both $25 each. Yep, both $25 each. So it would have been $50. I got 2 for $30. So I really just went, nah, this time you got to get around to buying Frozen Empire. There's a ton of movies to buy. I'm never going to be happy with what I bring home. So let's just get Frozen Empire. I've never seen it. My daughter saw it at the cinema. I did not. Looks cool. I heard it's a bit divisive about it, but 2 for $30, mate. That's a $25 each movie down to $15. Really, really good. And on Blu-ray, look, there it is, 2 for $30. Had to make sure I looked out for movies with the sticker on it. And I like the characters in this, the modern characters. I like the girl in it as well, this girl here. She feels like she's on the spectrum, and I really, if she is, I really like that about her. She's really particular. I love that. And that they bring the old characters back in as well. So yeah, haven't seen it. We'll be looking forward to seeing it. There you go, 2 for $30. And the last one I bought is in relation to George R.R. Martin. Just in case you're wondering what he's doing when he's not writing Winds of Winter and backtracking on the amount of pages he reckons he's writing. He helped produce, or helped... This is a short story of his made into a movie, so he would have had a huge say in this making of this movie, based on a short story called The Lost Lands. But I was very curious about it. I'd heard that it's a bad movie that's actually really good. It's got Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista, and it's kind of like a modern day witch apocalypse searching for something movie. Yeah, and I bought it because I thought, well, if it's George R.R. Martin, it's probably actually really good. But it's just a pity he's putting all of his energies into every other project but the Winds of Winter. Don't get angry at me, it's true. All right, now I am actually busting for a bio break. So I'm going to put you on a holding screen while I wiggle and squiggle my way out of the room, and I will be back. Hang on, here we go. Ready, steady. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Here I am. It's okay. Everything's all right. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I'm here. I've lost my live viewers. All of you are all my live viewers are gone. All my live viewers are gone. It could be a mistake. Nobody panic. I left. So what happens? You go to the toilet and nobody's interested. They're like, nah, you want to piss? That's it. I'm out of here. I do everything, but I don't do piss. I'll see if somebody drops back in. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Furphy. Mr. Furphy. I think I've lost Mr. Mark McBride Fishlayer. I think I've lost Mr. Mark McBride Fishlayer. All right, let's wind this down. Let's wind it all down. Let's wind it down. All right, so we've talked about the Blu-rays we got today. We are going to then empty some Jurassic Park. We're going to empty Back to the Future out of my collection. What I really would like to aim to do is empty my Ghostbusters out as well and get them on Blu-ray. I could actually get rid of my Ghostbusters and just wait until I've got them on Blu-ray. It actually wouldn't make that big of a deal. I've got a collection. Because anybody guess the movie? Anybody guess the movie about cops? Something related to robots? It's actually really good quality considering it's a B grade and it's a bootleg knockoff. Oh. Can you tell what he's doing? Anybody watching? Can I get out of the way so you can see? Anybody want to see the movie? Back here. There we go. You should be able to see that. Should be able to see that. Surely. Can't be just white. Maybe it is. All right, let's move the Blu-rays out of the way. They're going to have to go in a new shelf. I'm slowly inching up. I'm aiming for this whole thing to be Blu-ray. The whole thing's got to be Blu-ray. I mean, give or take, my Star Wars collection is mixed in with Blu-rays. Some of these are very special to me, and I can't get rid of them. My wife bought me this collection of 4, 5, and 6, plus the bonus material, which is this one here. I've had this since she bought it for me. She knew I wanted it. I mean, I could have bought it myself, but she bought it for my birthday years ago, so that's been with me for a long time. And then I've got these 3 because these gold editions have the I wouldn't say the original Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, but they have the 91 version of them. So I think they're pretty much mostly pre-updated special effects. But I want to sort of mostly have this whole collection. Well, I do. I want to have this whole collection here without DVD, just Blu-ray. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shelves to fill with Blu-ray. And actually, to be honest, what is it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24. So there's 24 sections in here. And I've only got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 18 out of 24 filled. No, that can't be right, is it? Three, six, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, 18 out of 24. So that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I've got another like 6 of these to fill up, basically. So these will help do that. And I don't know what I'll do once this shelf is actually full. Who bloody knows? Who's got an idea? I don't have an idea. Now we are just after 2, so I think I might wind this down. Our live viewers have dropped off. And there's no one watching, so I don't know if anybody wants to see the toys that I got. Or do I save them until next time? Do I save them until next time? Because I can talk about them next time. What I'll do is I'll save 2 of these till next time. I'll put the Blu-rays back in here. I'm going to show you what I got in the op shop. This is going to be toy related, but just from the op shop. I think. I'm not entirely sure if I believe myself. Hang on. We're gonna play the screen. Hang on. Hang on. Ready, steady. Oh, the movie's finished, by the way. Ready, steady, go.
Toy Talk.
Toy Talk. All right. Now, I found. Is this part of it? Hang on. All right, we'll save this till next week. We'll save this one until next week. This and this we'll save till next week. They're two Funko Pops. Two Funko Pops. Now, and I'll show you something I got at the op shop and some things I got cheap that I'll have at the Neon Doom Room Astor Film Bazaar stall. So let's first show you what I got at the op shop, because this is pretty wild. I mean, not wild if you're not interested, but it is pretty wild because it's a genuine product. It's a genuine fucking product. Anyway, we lost all our live viewers. Okay, that's okay. I need to finish that beer. Here's what I'm going to show you. This is a genuine product. How can I do it without showing it? Hang on. You ready? I paid $8 for this, and it's worth about $70. Hurt.
Grabbed me, you did. Rough you are.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rough, Yoda.
You are. Rough you are. Where am I? Where am I?
Want some beer, Yoda? This is a large plush Yoda. Look how big he is. He's literally this big next to me. I had him sitting in my seat in my car with a seatbelt on when I took him home. He's got nice big claws. He's got nice big toes. I think he's lost a little bit in terms of his claw pieces might have fallen off in places. But I could probably get, I don't know if I want to keep him, but otherwise I could probably get maybe $50-$60 for him, because behind, sorry Yoda,
Embarrassed I am.
there's his tag. This is how much I paid for him. Hang on, we gotta find the tag. This is the tag. Roddy, don't be embarrassed, Roddy. I paid $8 for him from Vinnie's, but look, that's a genuine Star Wars logo. And I looked online, he is a legit Yoda plush. He's not a knockoff. Look how big this guy is. Look how big this guy is. Hi, Yoda. He needs a lightsaber or a staff. I don't like the way his mouth is, but look, if you want to stuff anything up there, if you want to hide anything, he's got a nose pocket. He's got a nose pocket, so if you want to tip him upside down,
Embarrassed I am.
and put anything in his nose, he's got a nose pocket. You can literally put a lighter in here if you want.
Cannot you know? No, you cannot. Down you must put me. My butt you are showing.
$8. $8. Now, I wasn't going to get him, but he's legit. He's legit. Look at this. Look, he's a Lucasfilm. Feel like I'm gonna pat his tummy like a little baby. Let's do a quick channel check. No, everyone's gone to bed. It's 2 a.m. Closer to 2:30. So we got Yoda, and that was such a good score. I'm not sure. I'd love to keep him in this room. That's my immediate thought, because I have quite a few plushes down here. But yeah, he might end up getting sold. I'm not too sure. I'm a bit torn on this guy, because I just really like him. I really like him. He's really thick. He's not like, it's dense. Sorry, Yoda. His neck's a little bit floppy, but the rest of his body's very dense. Whatever stuffing is in him, they've done it right. His arms, his tummy, So his belt thing here, his feet, everything's really densely packed. And it's just that neck. It's always the neck that gets a little bit, you know, a little bit harder to. It's always a bit floppy. But how's that? $8. Giant Yoda. Like giant, like huge. So I was going to put him over there. He might hang out with us. But he also might be too big for my room. So we'll have to figure that one out. The other things I wanted to show you were just some toys I want to show. I've got these for the Dooom room. Astor Theatre Bazaar. Film Bazaar. Batman. Car. You'll see these for about $5 each. Batman. Another Batman. This one's cool because it's like a burgundy, kind of glossy, pinstriped Batman. Old school Batman. The Batmobile from back in the day. There you go. Pretty cool. Another Batman. This is a more modern one. I'm not too sure which Batman it's from. It could be the cartoon, maybe. Unsure. Maybe someone can educate me. There we go. He's like that. I don't recall that one. Someone will. And these ones, which are like memories from when you were a kid. So, you know, the plastic telephone, but this is a car. You don't know which telephone this is. You don't know which telephone this is, but it's a telephone car. And we've got this other one, which is just, I kind of thought it was kind of cool. Buns of Steel. It's the burger and fries. Burger and fries. Thought someone would like that. Yeah, kind of cool. So I got those. They're going to be at the Neon Dooom Room stall at the Astor Theatre Film Bazaar, or what they call the Astor Film Bazaar. I'm going to give you another heads up next week. But in the meantime, I think that's pretty much it for me tonight. I got some other toys I'll talk about later on with you because that's not important right now. We can get to that later on. We have officially lost all of our live viewers. We've had 3 live views so far, so thank you very much. Have I missed anything? That is the question. Have I missed anything? Let me have a look. No. I haven't shown you the fireplace, but that doesn't really matter. There's my fireplace. It's not really on properly tonight. I've lost Roddy. Roddy's somewhere down here. There we go. We've lost Roddy there. Did you like my vlog loading screen? I was showing you my last channel visit to Savers. Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything. I don't think do we have mail? Oh, we've got mail. What did I get for mail? Yes, we've got to do mail. We've definitely got to do mail. And I'll tell you why. Hang on, did I bring it? Jesus, did I bring it? Did I bring it with me? I hope so. I hinted at it last time. I have to do it. I have to do mail. I have to do mail. You've got female. Here we go. Here we go, mate. There it is in all its glory. All right. I ordered this online. It's a memory, but let's go to mail. Let's go to mail. Hang on, channel check. Mail. Back to Roddy Cam. I got some mail before we wind up for tonight. I took it out of its outer packaging, so there's no doxing involved. It's a book, but it's a memory book for me, and I'm really looking forward to reading it, so I want to get it done and dusted. I don't want to wait another week. I already read this book. Now, I read this in 2000 and... have to be 2007 or early 2000 or late 2006. It is a book I read it when I was overseas. I bought it when I was overseas to read while I was traveling overseas with my pre-wife. That's now my wife. My lovely, beautiful woman. That's now my wife. But wasn't back then. I think it's stuck in the packaging. Hang on. I don't think... How am I going to get this out? Hang on. There we go. About to tear it. About to do a bit of tear it. Read it overseas because it's Lord of the Rings related. Read it while I was traveling, and it was like, this is quite heavy. I don't think I could lug this through 7 more countries. And left it at a DOS house, like a travel waypoint. Now we were staying at. We had our own rooms at. The main area had a book area, and I think I left this one behind. I picked up another one to travel with. But I've already read it. I wanted to reread it again, but I didn't own it because I left it behind. And this is the book. There and Back Again. An actor's tale. Behind the scenes look at The Lord of the Rings. Sean Astin of the Goonies fame, with Joe Layden, who obviously helped him write it, probably. I always imagine this book being quite a lot larger. It's this thin on the one that I ordered, and I always felt like it was bigger, but it's actually, now that I'm holding it, very heavy. And I think that was the problem when I was traveling with it. It's not so much the thinness of it, not the thinness, it was getting on planes in every country, carrying this heavy book. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. This is a fantastic book. It starts a lot earlier than Lord of the Rings. Sort of follows Sean Astin and his family. He's, talks about his father and mother and all that stuff. And then all the way through him sort of briefly going through Goonies and a bunch of other things up to the point where he's in the Lord of the Rings. And obviously he's not a neurotic actor, but he's definitely one that was very careful about everything and everyone around him. So it does cover a lot of things. And he's a bit of an overthinker. I didn't realize how much of an overthinker he was. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick, so this is what's happening at the moment. So when you're reading, you're like, wow, you really did overthink a lot. But what I loved about it was his stories. This is a great book to read, a one-person perspective of the Lord of the Rings and what he had to go through as an actor. It does have photos dead center. It does have some color photos and black and white photos dead center. It is a good book, and I've been wanting to reread this again since I was overseas, which was 2006, so nearly 20 years ago. Nearly 20 years ago. So it has some photos showing people together. Color photos, a lot of color photos. But besides that, yeah, just really wanted to give this another read. I really kind of regretted leaving this book behind because I bought it while I was traveling. It cost me a bit. It wasn't cheap. And I bought it, read it, and I had to leave it behind because it is very weighty. And I was collecting stuff along the way as well. I was like, I can't keep adding this to my bag. I'm the most real I've ever been. I mean, honestly, like, I would never have left this behind if I really wanted to keep it, and I did really want to keep it. So for me to leave this behind while I was traveling, and I could have reread it again, it was a big decision for me. So there you go. Done and dusted. That's my mail, and I would highly recommend, if you haven't read it, you do read it. Sean Astin's There and Back Again. Well worth it, and I'm going to look forward to giving this a go. I haven't been reading a lot lately, but I will read this. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. We've lost the 2 people that were on. Thank you very much for watching. To Mr. Mike McBride and to the mystery visitor that came on board, thank you so much for being here. I am going to log off now. It has been a long night. It is now just on 2:30. So I have 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, roughly 4 hours before dawn arrives for me to actually sit in here and watch a couple of things. So before I pass out. So I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget, I'm going to say it every single week up until November 29th. The Neon Doom Room will be at the Astor Film Bazaar, Saturday 29th of November in the Astor Theatre. The address is one of these screens. There you go. 1 Chapel Street, St Kilda, 3182. Please go to the Astor Film Bazaar website if you are interested in seeing the information in relation to the Astor Film Bazaar. All the information is there. It is $5 entry on the day. I would highly recommend that if you do want to go and you do want to catch as much as possible, it starts at 11. Please be there early. Do not come later if you don't like queuing. The queue will go out the door and up the street. You will be waiting a while as the day progresses. So please make sure you get there early if that's what you want to do. And we will see you. Thank you, Umbrella, for sponsoring. And we'll see you on the next Neon Doom Room, where we're going to mention all of this all over again, get you hyped up, and then we'll see you on the day. Thank you very much. Don't forget, guys, if you do like anything about me and Replay Crew, please spread the word. Please go ahead and subscribe. Even a like, a comment, a share, even a dislike. Go ahead and dislike if you want to. Everything counts. Every little bit counts. So if you want to go ahead and do that, it will make a huge difference to my channel. And we'll see you on the next Neon Doom Room every Saturday. We're trying to get in early. We got in just after 12 today, so that was awesome. But we're here at 2:30, so we're probably at around the 2.5 hour mark, thereabouts. We'll see you on the next Doom vlog, and we'll chat a bit more about other things. I've got some more toys to talk about that I didn't want to squeeze in today because there's nobody else left on the channel. But we'll see you on the next Neon Doom Room. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great one. Roddy, say goodbye. Thanks, Roddy. Thanks, Roddy. Good night, and have a good one, guys. Love you. Leave you. Don't forget to buddy your bears and cater to your cats. They need catering too. Have a good one. Take care. Be easy. Neon Doom Room out. Later.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here.